Hey, Steve Zook here. Welcome back to Poke Zoo channel and the Guitar Ladder System. Yeah, I got an email today off my YouTube from a guy saying he kind of misses me just talking about music and guitar without, pitching my Guitar Ladder System so hard, which I have to do, by the way, because I don't do any advertising, so that's through YouTube. He made a valid point. So let me just get back to doing some instruction without a big, long rap about the Guitar Ladder System. I may not be a concert pitch, but that's my A. But yeah, let's share some simple things, some ideas. But I always relate them back to like the cycles in my Guitar Ladder System because that's kind of a reference point. But for instance, minor 7 to major 13 flat 5, minor 7 to 13 flat 5, minor 9 to 13 dominant, or minor 9 to major 13 flat 5. Also, like I talked a little bit the other day about high tension, low tension chords. You take a chord like this, you can stay there all day, right? Whereas more of a high tension major 7, like a second inversion, like this one here, second inversion. See, that has more tension to it, so it demands resolution. Hear that? So that's kind of an interesting point to think about as well. I'm kind of just throwing a lot of stuff out here. Chordal harmony using 4 chords. Of course, mixing them up with other things. I tend to have things I like to fall into. But chordal harmony, 4 chords have a nice sound. Sometimes I'll add the note on the top like this. And the 4 chords very close to a perfect fourth. I mean, it's made with perfect force. Sometimes I add another note, But yeah, it's just basically learning to hook chords together. It's really hard for me to talk about guitar knowledge without referencing the Guitar Ladder System, because that's my reference point as well from working on this for 40 years. So, but yeah, learning how chords come together nicely, like this, a good example. So here's a minor 7 and then an inversion of it, right? And a dominant chord to a 7 sharp 9. That's a nice little, hear that? You can also go 7 sharp 9 to 13. Maybe then go to a 13. 13 flat 9. 4 chord, 13 flat 9. Kind of a kind of like a gypsy scale, very close to a Hungarian minor. And also, like talking about, you can do things like this. You can pick up an inversion, like this is an inversion of a C major 7. It's a first inversion, has a third in the bass, so to 13, 13, 13 flat 9, major 7, 7 sharp 5 sharp 9, 13. That chord's a dominant chord with a flat 13, 13, 7 sharp 5 sharp 9, 13, minor 7, major 9, 6 with a 7 on top. Here's kind of an augmented run to a 7 sharp 5 sharp 9, 9, 13, 13 flat 9, major 9, 6 with a 7 on top. So the main thing is you always want to be working on putting chords together, but try not to overcomplicate it in your head. And that's why I have to at least mention this, because it's just that's part of the power of the Guitar Ladder System, is the simplicity. But like this guy that emailed me, he made a good point. I need to maybe just share information once in a while without going into such a long detailed thing. But it's just who I am, man. And I really believe in what I'm doing. So 13, 13, 9, 13, 13, 13 flat 9. Okay, so you always want to be putting chords together and finding ways to do that that's musical. And that is what's powerful about the Guitar Ladder System, because I teach the 10 systems of improvisation without a bunch of analytical theory to get in your way. Another chord connection you can try, as long as I'm giving freebies out today: minor 7, dominant 7, inversion, 13, 7 sharp 9. Isn't that nice? Try it in different places. Or you can go, see, like minor 7, inversion of it, dominant, 13, 7 sharp 9, so minor 7, version of that, dominant 7, 13, 7 sharp 9. Okay, do that all over the place. You can go 7 sharp 9 or 13. Whenever you find something that you're doing, then try to continue to resolve and create tension and resolution and see where you can go. So this is just kind of a quickie, but yeah, I'll try to get back to doing more just, free, lessons and stuff. But man, the door has to swing both ways, folks. I spend a lot of time on my YouTube channel. There's a lot of free information there. And most people do not even donate $1 a month to my YouTube channel. And I've spent thousands of hours. I've done more than give on my YouTube channel. So it'd be nice if people would give back. So that's one of the reasons I do push hard to sell the guitar ladder system. For one, because it really works, and also to try to equalize all the hard work and time I put into my YouTube channel. All right, take care.